Have you ever wondered if your smartphones are actually smart? I mean, you literally have to perform all the actions starting from making a phone call to browsing the internet and everything else on your own. Then why the hell are these smartphones called smart? What if I say that over the years, at least your iPhone has become that much smart to take actions by themselves? What if I say that your phone can do things based on different conditions without your involvement? Yes, it is possible, and it is possible through an app called Shortcuts. How? Well, let's find out. From time to time, you must have noticed this app called Shortcuts on your phone. And maybe like me, you may have thought that this is one of those apps that you're not going to use at any time. I used to think that way. But now I use it to perform few key tasks without my intervention. For example, when I leave my house, all my lights and TV gets turned off automatically. As soon as I connect my phone to my car, my phone picks two random songs from each of my playlists and forms a new song queue and plays it for me. When I reach my office, the phone automatically opens the office door unlock app for me. When I sleep at night, my phone automatically turns off one of my phone lines and brings it back on when I wake up. The Shortcut app and automations it can do have endless possibilities. For sure, I won't be able to explain everything in this short video, but let's go through the scenarios, maybe one easy and one bit difficult automation from the list of examples I just mentioned. But before diving into the details, if you can hit that subscribe and the like button, it would be wonderful. Now let's start with the easy one, switching off the TV. Before we jump into how to set this up, there are a few prerequisites. You should have an HomeKit enabled TV. You can refer to your TV's user manual or look up online if your TV is HomeKit enabled. Secondly, your TV should be added to the iPhone's Home app as an accessory. If you're interested in knowing how to set up the Home app and how to add accessories, please let me know in the comments below and I'll be happy to make a video for you. Once you're all set with both of these prerequisites, open the Home app. Make sure you are in the Automation tab. Now click the plus icon and select Automation. In this tab, you will see a lot of options to select from. But for the purpose of this automation, select the option called People Leave. Here, you will find a few options. The first one is location. Obviously, this is to select the location which when left would trigger this automation. So go ahead and input your address or choose current location if you are at home right now. Or if you have home address set in the contact card, you will see the option to select home here. For me, I'll just use that option. If you're interested in knowing how to set up home in your contacts card, please let me know and I'll be happy to make a video. Then there's an option of anytime versus during day, at night, specific time to further control when you want this automation to run. Maybe you only want this to switch off the TV when you are leaving at night. For me, I'll select anytime. Now click next. And this screen, you will be able to see all the accessories that are part of your Apple Home. You can control any of the accessories, but for the purpose of this video, I'm going to select the TV and hit next. On this next screen, you simply have to tap TV under accessories and move the slider to an off state. By now, you may have noticed that you can also use this type of automation to switch on devices, maybe when you reach home. Now hit done, and that's it. Next time, when you leave home, your TV will switch off. You can test this automation by just going into the automation and hitting test this automation. If you're liking this video, it's right time to hit the subscribe and like button. It would help the channel a lot. Now moving to a more difficult automation. Whenever I leave for some place, I have a certain scenario for playing the songs, and I feel that this scenario may be unique to me, so hear me out. When I leave my house, I want to make sure that my car plays a random song from one of my playlists. And then, once that song is done playing, the car should pick up two random songs from the three playlists and should play those. Whereas if I leave from some other place, the car should keep playing whatever is being played. Interesting, eh? Let's look into how to do this. But before we continue, let's talk about prerequisites once again. And the only prerequisite for this one is Apple Music subscription. At least I have tried this only with Apple Music subscription. Please do let me know in the comments below if this works with other music streaming services as well. With that out of the way, let's jump in. And this time we'll start by opening the Shortcuts app. Once you are in the Shortcuts app, make sure that you are in the Shortcuts tab. Click plus sign on the top right. This next screen is where you will start configuring your automation. In the search box, start typing location. You should see get current location under location actions. Go ahead and select this option. Once selected, it will get added to your current actions under your automation. Now use the expand icon next to it to find the precision options. Under this, please select best or the option that suits your needs. What we have done here is that we have asked Shortcut to get the current location data. Now we have to save this so that we can use it for our later comparisons. So just name it something. I'm just naming it best location. Next, bring in an if condition using the search once again. If you have done some coding, this should be easy to understand. But if you have no coding experience, just follow along. As soon as you are done adding the condition, you will notice that there are three lines added to your shortcut. If, otherwise, and if. We don't really need otherwise, so you can just cross that off. On the if line, you will notice the fetched location automatically got added. In case it's not, then please add it. Now click the fetched location from this line and under type, please select text. What this does is that it tells the system that whatever decision the system is going to take should be based on the text in the fetched location. Now in the same line, select conditions. It should be showing grayed out in the beginning. Now select contains. Under contains, fill the text that's part of your address. Example, I'm going to fill in 9945 because that's part of my home address. Make sure that you are not using something like zip code, postal code, or PIN code because they represent a bigger area and you really want this automation to run when you're leaving your home. Now search and add clear playing next. Make sure it's added after the if line. If not, just drag it there. Now go ahead and add get playlist. You will notice that get playlist automatically changes to get songs in. And that's perfectly fine. Choose playlist of your choice. Add it under clear playing next. Now search and add filter files. Drag it after get songs in. As soon as you drag it there, it will get linked to the line above. Next, under sort by, select random or choose the option of your choice. For me, by selecting random, I'm ensuring that a random songs gets selected. Next, enable the limit and select the number of songs you want to pick. I'm selecting one as I only want one song from this playlist called Bhakti. Now select and add play music and drag it under filter playlist. As soon as you do that, it will change to play files. Now let's understand what we have done. Until this point, what we have done is that we have told the mobile that when the current location has part of my address, start playing a random song from the playlist Bhakti. Next, we will add more songs from a different playlist when this song is done playing. And to add that, we'll have to repeat a few steps. So I'll try to move as quickly as I can. Okay, go ahead and add get playlist, you will notice that get playlist automatically gets changed to get songs in. Choose playlist of your choice, drag it below files, search and add filter files, drag it after get songs in, select the sorting you want. Using limit, select the number of songs you want to pick. Now, in the next step, instead of adding play music, you need to search and add to playing next. Drag it after the second filter files and it will change to add files to the next of playing next. Rename the automation at the top and head down. And that's it. At this point, we are done with telling our mobile what to do. But the mobile also needs to know when to do these things. For that, in the same app, go to the Shortcuts tab. Click the plus button, select CarPlay, select Connects, select Run Immediately, and click Next. On the next screen, under My Shortcuts, select the shortcut that you just created and saved. And that's it. You're done with the automation. Now it's time to test it.